the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best 2 teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position.
Turning it on! Once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for...
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to throw, it's Powers. Got his man on the right. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Bussey. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Bussey. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Going to try to get it himself. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
That will be enough to move the chains and give him a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Now you know why you... Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays.
Breaks into the open. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Powers. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll keep it himself. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. This guy right here with his skill set, he's got the chance to be the next great Buckeye back.
Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to pass. It's Powers. Quickly complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. Checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got a man. It's Miller. Tackled there by the defense.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Wants to throw again. Grab near the marker. It's Miller. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
And it's picked off right at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback keeper. Oh, he's got a chance. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. They'll run play action. Using his legs to buy some time. Find some fresh air. There he goes. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
How great is it on offense when you don't just have receivers and running backs that can make plays, but your quarterback can hurt the defense throwing it and running it as well. The speed, the open field running ability, his ability to make people miss, such a unique weapon in college football, and this team's got a guy.
They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Pulls it and fires to the left. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And a sack all the way back at the 5. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead at week 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air, it's Powers. Out of the backfield, he's open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throwing right. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. This is a designed run. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, even when he's not.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Miller. building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bussey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. After that last completion, it's second down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life in this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but
Quarterback may change this route. Off play action on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll try the run. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Buckeyes will snap it on first and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. He'll do it himself. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Creates a little room. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. To the air, it's Powers. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got a first down. Oh, out of space. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. And the Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So first down will open up the final period. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. With jet sweep pass. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Stevens. And into the end zone he goes. Great place to start for this offense. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Buckeyes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give on the option. Powers through the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense...
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man to the left. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Trying play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Looking for the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline the penalty here and let the result. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. Big pickup on the ground. Knocked down at the 28-yard line. Now on first down from the 28. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. As they come to the line on second down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college.
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up in last year's national championship, Penn State Nittany Lions. For today's Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. To the air, it's Powers. Grab down the middle, it's Roberts. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaks loose at the 40, making people miss. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out to the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
They just felt that one.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Shows off the move there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Powers. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Throwing in the lane can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. To throw, it's Powers. He fires downfield. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. Tackle made after a big gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up, as the stats reflect. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Snags a quick throw. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's complete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And completion makes it second and short. And now the handoff. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, he played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Powers. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
The Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal. Handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this.
Is handed off out of the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Powers. Nice grab. It's Miller. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the deep. Ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Timeout is called. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can...
Oh, the pass rush hits home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Dropping back, it's Powers. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Roberts. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On 1st down, it's play action. Tight end makes the grab. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that #1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football